Now, first warning weather and traffic together.
I like that show we were talking about it a second ago. I think it's Sean. I don't know if it's Preston, but he was the guy from Boyz II Men. I would be so intimidated to be trying to. I don't sing, but if I was, you know, when you have the guy from Boyz II Men, they sold
hugely successful,
100 million albums plus. Yeah, that would be intimidating. 57 degrees outside. That has nothing to do with weather, I know. 6:15, let's get you out the door. It's a Monday morning. If you're up, you're obviously going to work. When there's a lot of people that aren't and a lot of kids that aren't, but those kids are going to be out on the roads today. Beautiful weather. It's going to be good weather for kids getting outside, so watch out. They're going to be all over the place, riding bikes, not looking wherever they're going. Winds out of the south as we go outside. Winds out of the south at 7 miles per hour. Humidity at 87%. Kind of humid this morning, maybe even a little bit of a light mist on your windshield. You might find that you're hitting the windshield wipers every once in a while. Maybe putting them on intermittent would be a good idea, but you'll know when you get out there. Deborah's going to get you caught up on traffic here in a little bit. Now, outside and about, temperatures have been running anywhere from the 30s and 40s to the 50s. We had a 39 in Llano. Now we're at 43, 48 in Mason, 47 in San Saba, and then everybody else in the 50s. In fact, we've got 57 here in Austin and then 59 in Lakeway. Warm morning. Normally, we'd see temperatures down to about 41 or so for this time of the year, and then afternoon highs in the low 60s. Well, we're going to be in the mid-70s today, and we may be in the upper 70s tomorrow, definitely 70s over the next several days. And then a cold front coming in Thursday evening will start to drop temperatures around here, get us into more of the typical weather for this holiday. If you have somebody coming in, you might want to let them know that we have warm weather up through about Thursday. They need to pack for some cooler weather as they get into the weekend, but we don't expect any rainfall. Also, another little note we've been talking about here this morning, if you have anybody coming in that has allergy issues or asthma issues, make sure that they know that we're starting to see cedar already. It's been a little bit of an issue around here, and it could be a problem for them. All right, let's get you out the door. A little bit of cloud cover this morning. Notice that streak of cloud cover coming in. Well, here's Travis County with a star, and then Williamson and Travis counties. That cloud cover is going to move across, so some morning cloud cover, and then after that, sunshine. Forecast models obviously not giving us any rain. We're looking at pretty dry conditions across the area over the next several days. So 75 for the high. Winds out of the south at 10 to 15. Tonight, 53, some cloud cover, but maybe a little bit of fog, maybe some low fog, maybe a light mist in the morning, kind of like this morning. Same for the next couple of days. 70s for the highs and then 50s for the lows. Now, we're looking downrange. Of course, a big holiday weekend coming up, Christmas Eve. It looks like it's going to be warm up through Thursday and then starting to cool down. 50, so we start the morning off on Friday fine. We only get to 61, and then temperatures dropping down to freezing Saturday and Sunday. If you're heading out of town, you know the drill. Prep the house. We may have some freezing weather on both mornings, just like we had this past weekend. More in our forecast coming up. First warning weather and traffic together. Here's Deborah Warren.
Thank you, Sean. And at 6:18, if you are just heading out of town and